2019 inductee to the East Greenwich High School Wall of Honor, Miss Barbara LaPlume, Miss Barbara Baker LaPlume.
I think Bruce stole my thunder. All the things I was going to tell you, he already did. But I'll give you a little synopsis of my life. I would like to thank the nominating committee for choosing me for the Wall of Honor at East Greenwich High School. My class of 47, as Bruce explained, was the first class to complete the first 4 years after the town of East Greenwich purchased the academy. After graduation, I followed my passion of becoming a nurse, graduating in 1950 from Rhode Island Hospital School of Nursing. We were called the girls from the factory. The reason for that was we lived on campus, we got our room and board, and we had to work at the hospital. We had hands-on nursing. Also, we had to go to school, so if we worked 11 to 7 and school started at 8, we still had to do that. A group of dedicated citizens from the Kent County area had a dream, which became a reality, and that in 1951 was Kent County Memorial Hospital. I joined this remarkable institution in 1953, working on a surgical unit, 4 North. Unfortunately, I had an accident ice skating. My husband had brought me a nice new pair of skates, and I went out by myself, which I shouldn't have done, and broke my legs. I laid on the ice for about 2 hours before anybody found me, but being a nurse, I said, let the leg go down to the ice, stop the bleeding, and then finally somebody came along and said, uh-oh, we have a problem. So I couldn't return to my surgical nursing, but being a young married couple, everybody needed money, so I did accept the job at Kent in the admitting, working every holiday and every weekend. After I recovered fully from my accident, it was time to move on. Administrator Lee Nichols at the time offered me the position of admitting nurse full-time. The doctors also agreed that a nurse in admitting had more insight to the patient need. We could understand the problem better than just a layperson. As our community grew, so did our hospital. Many services were added to promote the best care possible for our patients. And being part of the administrative team, it was rewarding, and all ideas to improve care were discussed and acted upon. I was privileged to see our hospital grow from 100 beds to 359 in the next 38 years. As Bruce said, I proposed pre-admission testing. Most people entered the hospital, then all their testing was done, and this was not cost-saving to the patient. So having it done prior and interviewing the patient prior to their admission in the privacy of their own home not only was better for the patient, but it did save hospital days. So going on, I'll get there. Computers were on the horizon, and that was quite a boom to the hospital. And the first computer system, because everything began with an A, started in admitting. I retired in 1991, just before Kent joined with Women and Infants in Butler, and it was under the umbrella of Care New England. The campus is still growing, becoming the second largest hospital in the state of Rhode Island. After retiring, I joined many organizations, doing many fundraisers, which always gave me a challenge. I was the founder, as Bruce said, of Narragansett Bay Quilters, which I'm still a member, and I do make quilts for comfort and Linus quilts for people suffering from cancer or other serious illnesses. Chairing the East Greenwich Centenary Quilt, which hangs at the East Greenwich Historic Society, the old jail down on Water Street, kind of tells the history of our town. Being in my 90th year, I feel giving back is so important. I thank my family for their support, being responsible adults, raising wonderful children, and I now realize balancing home, motherhood, in tandem with a career was very challenging. I sometimes look back and wonder how I did it. With a supportive husband of 64 years, we were able to share the daily grind, and without him, none of this would have been possible. I thank you.